Hey guys, Victoria here, and welcome to the Geeky Sandbox at night. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I just got off of work and it's pretty late. I missed the entire Super Bowl, but I did see who won, and I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but it was a team I just didn't particularly care for, but that's a story for another time. Trailer number 2 has dropped for Avengers Endgame, so I know I kind of told myself I was probably going to stay away from it, but you guys know I can never help it. So I'm going to go ahead and watch it and we can talk about it.
Some people move on, but not us. Not us.
Ooh. All right, guys, let's go ahead and talk about it. Okay, so this one is very short. I called it trailer number 2, but in fact, it was more like a TV spot. But yeah, there's a lot to dissect here, so I guess I'll try to be as brief about it as I can. We definitely do see Cap. It kind of looks like he's in one of those grievers, like remorse groups where they're trying to come to terms with losing somebody. That's what that kind of looked like, and I wonder who's in there, if it's weird to see him in there. I don't know, this is just me speculating, but I do wonder if that's what that is, and that does make me wonder how much time has passed, you know what I mean? If you lose anyone, it's not something that's just gonna go away like that. So I do imagine that this has been really difficult for them, but I do wonder how much time has passed, and if there's anyone in that grievers remorse group, or if there's any other Avengers that are left. That is interesting just to see. I like that human aspect of that whole thing. The little quick shot of Nebula and Tony working together, and that does confirm, because there was some confusion amongst the fan base wondering if Nebula and Tony were not on the same ship for some reason, if Nebula took off without him and what happened with that. So it is very interesting to see that they're working together. So make sure that they both get back so they can definitely take on Thanos and try to get the rest of the guys back. And then in one of the shots you have Rhodey, you have Cap, you have Bruce, and you have Natasha, or Black Widow. And I do wonder exactly what it is that they're looking up at, because you can see that they're right outside the Avengers Tower, and even based on the clothes, it looks like it could, God knows, because you know there is going to be some kind of element of time travel or alternate realities, since we did get that bit of Ant-Man at the end of the first initial trailer. So so what I'm gonna say may not even be the case, but they're even wearing the same clothes when they realized that the footage they were watching of Ant-Man may have been recent or current. So I do wonder if this is the same day or if this is some other alternate timeline, but just a lot of different things to think of, or a lot of different things to consider. And then of course we have Rocket kind of walking through whatever this cabin is, and I do wonder exactly where they are. It kind of looks like some kind of island behind him, or they're near some kind of water. Very curious about this whole thing. And then of course you have Natasha, who's either blowing off some steam or she's just practicing her headshots, followed by Rhodey and Ant-Man together. I love that moment when each of their own masks comes down. Just because it's, obviously it worked well with the trailer, but it looks like they're really about to get into some stuff. And I do wonder, just seeing Ant-Man there, I wonder how much comedy is going to be in the movie, considering that Paul Rudd is hilarious. Love Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd is hilarious, precious. And I don't know, he just did so well with the character Ant-Man. I just wonder, since he is going to be a huge focal point of this movie, since he has extensive knowledge about the quantum realm and a lot of other things in that regard, I do wonder how much humor he's going to bring to the movie. Is he all business? Did he lose his daughter in the snap? We get a few shots of Thor looking like he's about to go out and take on some battle. He has Stormbreaker, and it's followed by a shot of Clint. So I do wonder exactly what all of them are getting into. It does seem like, obviously this is the way the trailer is cut, but it does kind of seem like everyone's off doing their own separate thing, which is good. I like that they're going to have these different obstacles before they meet up and just beat the bad guys. And then you have that last shot of them walking through the airport, and it just about ends it, and it cuts to black. There is that whole secret thing still within the trailer. Like, they don't give you a lot, but they give you enough. They give you enough to set the tone. And of course, a lot of us were wondering, okay, when we get trailer number 2, Is there going to be a little bit more plot? And they just kind of sprinkle it here and there, and I appreciate that so much because I want to go in super surprised. And it's already February 3rd to be exact. So this movie's coming out in 2 months. 2 months. It's coming out in April. I'm so excited. It's like right there. I can just feel it. I can reach it. I can touch it. Super stoked about this movie. You guys know how much I love the Avengers, how much I love Tony Stark and Iron Man. I really want this movie to do well. I'm really excited for it, and I don't know how many times I can say that. And another thing I want to add before I wrap up the video, the voiceover that's going on, that's definitely Cap talking during his like Griever's Remorse group. Definitely him talking about everything that's happened. And I imagine, just going back on what I wondered earlier, like I wonder if there are other people there. Yes, you can kind of see some other people in the shot, and it's definitely going to be other people throughout the state that they're in, or the city that they're in New York. Because of course, obviously the snap didn't just affect our Avengers, it affected innocent people. Like Thanos said, it was very random. So maybe it took your grandma, it took your cousin's dog, it took random people, and for all life. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy this short video. If you liked it, go ahead and give me a like rating down below, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy comic book videos, trailers, and movie reviews. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.